Hello everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Naval Action. This is episode number 3 and today I want to talk about crafting. I want to do a little bit of crafting, hopefully we can gain some levels in that, and I got a few other things to show you, so we've got a lot to do. Let's get started. Alright, the first thing that I want to show you here is a follow-up on my last week's episode. I bought this ship and I didn't like it, and then I tried to sell it right away. I did end up selling it for 19,000. I think I actually made a little bit of money on this, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I also sold my trader links as well for 20,000. And then I took that money, you can see here I'm almost broke. I took that money and I bought myself 5,000 gunpowder here and 5,000 ball ammo. So I got a little bit of supplies for that, and I should have used some of these cannons on this ship instead of buying new ones, but again, I am brand new and a lot of this stuff is new to me, so bear with me as I bumble my way through this game. Now, I've got some thoughts before we get going here on the crafting, about the crafting and the way that it's set up in this game. There is a lot of complaints online about making gunpowder and cannonballs. Now, remind you, I did not play before this last wipe, so I have no idea how the game used to be. And I'm talking from a brand new player who's played, you know, number of hours in the game, a couple days so far, and I'm having a blast, by the way. But the way that the PvP is set up and the crafting is set up, the crafters are, I think, an integral part of the PvP now. You have to haul these things because I don't believe that you can actually make, logs or anything like this. I think that you could in the past, but now you can't. You have to buy these from specific places and then haul them to wherever you want, and you got to combine these ingredients and you got to make the gunpowder or the cannons. And I would take it that these large clans, when they're running ships that have hundreds of cannons, this is a massive money investment getting gunpowder and ball ammo. And to do this effectively, you would have some dedicated crafters in your clan, on haulers and all that. And there is some great PvP opportunities to be had when you're protecting your crafters and your haulers. If you're going to be hauling a massive load of, let's say, lumber back to your stronghold, like, you want to protect those ships, and if the rival clan knows that you're going to be making a run with gunpowder or with, you know, logs and everything in your hold, they might want to attack that to prevent you from rearming. So, like, this is a really interesting dynamic in my point of view. Being an EVE Online player, we used to guard our miners in the, in the low sec areas all the time, and we had some great PvP encounters doing that. We used to guard the wormholes as well, and so our crafters could, craft in peace while we guarded them and gave them warning if anybody was coming and all that. So, and it was a lot of fun, and this game reminds me of it. Now, don't jump down my throat or anything, because I am brand new and this is just a person, as a new player, his point of view. I have not actually engaged in any PvP yet, and I don't have a ship that has hundreds of cannons, so I have no idea really what I'm talking about, but this is just my observation as a new player right now. So let's take a look at the crafting here, and I've been really neglecting this. Actually, I've only got one level, I think. What level am I here? Yeah, I'm a level 2 in crafting. I should be way higher right now, but I was so caught up in the combat. I think the combat is fantastic, and I got caught up on that, and I've been kind of practicing. I still stink, by the way, but I'm slowly getting better, and thanks for all the help down in the comments, because I've been learning a lot. This game is fascinating to me. Fascinating. So, I got a bunch of logs here. I did a shipment of logs, and I'm crafting level. Let's go this year. We're gonna craft all of these. So 61, boom, perfect. Now we've got some of these oak planks. Now I'm out of space, and I'm wondering, should I just sell some of this stuff? Can I sell this thing? Can I sell this? Sell? I don't even know what this is for. Like, should I keep this or should I not? I don't know. I don't know. I need to get some more space here, and I don't have any more doubloons to expand this. I didn't play as much as I would have liked to this week because work's getting in the way and stuff. This is my hobby, so you know, I do have a full-time job, and yeah, I didn't get to play as much as I would have liked. I've been thinking about this game all week, and I really want to get involved in it more. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do here is let's open my cargo hold here, and let's move some of the blooms in there. I wonder, can I expand the warehouse? How much is this going to cost? 1,000. Yeah, I can't even do that right now. I'm thinking about buying some DLC for this game too. It is so fun. I think I'm gonna give the devs some money. I think I'm gonna keep the saltpeter and I'm gonna keep the sulfur because ultimately I kind of want to see if I can sell some gunpowder and stuff. So I think that we're gonna keep these. Hemp, we're gonna make some sales here right now actually. So let's go back in here and we're gonna craft. Oh, did anything open up? What do we got? Crafting, I am level 3. Did nothing open up here? Nothing new? It doesn't look like anything new has opened up. Let's craft these sails. We got another 44 XP. Boom. Did I gain another level here? We are now level 4. Has anything new opened up here? Or do I have to close this and reload it? Does it refresh? Oh, we got some barrels here. So barrels, what do we need for barrels? We need oak planks. Ooh, we can make that. Let me see. We're gonna have to maybe clear some space here. We're gonna have to clear some space. Let me grab this. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. And I don't know if we can grab these things too, just to make some room here. I really should have put these cannons on the ship when I was arming it up because I bought these again for some reason. Again, I apologize. I am very noobish. I am kind of fumbling my way through this and having a great time doing it, by the way. Let's go and we're going to max this. What, we don't have any wood planks? Oak planks? Don't we have oak planks right there? Don't I have oak planks right here? Oak planks. Crafting. Barrels. We can only craft one? Oh, we need iron fittings too. I see, I see. So we don't have any iron fittings. Can I make iron fittings? We have to go buy iron fittings here. Alright. Is there anything... Actually, sorry about this. Is there anything else that I can craft here? Or is that the next step? It looks like that's the next step. I'm not sure what these art of ship building and all this stuff are. So if you know what these things are, let me know. I think you have to make these because I believe when you're making ships, you need some of these. And these are ingredients maybe. I'm not 100% sure. So we need some iron fittings right now. And I am totally broke at the moment. Let me see. Is there any kind of good cargo mission here? Our ship is overloaded, yes, but this one we could probably do here. This one is pretty... Let me look here. Look at the map here. Yeah, it's right here. We could sail up there and complete this mission if I need some cash. Let's do this. Let's grab... Set as main. The Asmodeus. I've named my other ship the Gorgon. Let's grab this mission. Let's take this. And is there another one that's going on? Parrot K? I think Parrot K is over here. Yeah, we're not quite ready to venture out over there. Let's take a look at the map, by the way. I think the pirates had this the last episode and they lost this. There is... It looks like there is some fighting. Port Royal now has been... Oh, it's been captured by raiders. I read something about their raiders. I think raiders are NPCs. And they attack. Interesting that they are coming. And there's been a few here too. Raiders. Ooh, this is exciting stuff actually. Like, This game is getting very interesting from a PvP perspective, and I cannot wait to get involved in it. It seems very exciting. Oh, this has also, I believe, changed hands here. Interesting, interesting. This is still being held. Like I said, I haven't played that much this week since I've been really busy at work, but very cool, very cool. Little Iguana. I don't think that's any place where we can go. Port, that's on the other side here. Dead Man's Cay. Where is Dead Man's Cay? I believe that's over here as well, isn't it? I don't think we can get to Dead Man's Cay without leaving the noob zone. I don't want... Oh, we can. We can... let's take that one too. Let's take this one as well. Now, let's look on the finder here. And fittings? Is it iron fittings? Iron fittings. Let's sort this out. Oh, there is no place to actually... Pittstown. There is no place that actually makes them. This is maybe player created stuff. I wonder... Oh, I wonder, am I making a mistake here? Can I build? Can I build? No, I can't build the workshop yet. What do we need? Oh, we need... I just need more reals. That's all I need. Maybe we could actually build this workshop, or build the, what is this? The forge? I can build this forge? Wait a second. I'm confused. We need 10,000, that's right. So I have enough levels. We just need more money, and I can build this forge. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm in this boat here. Let's leave port, and let's sail around, and let's complete some of these missions here, and see if we can make enough money to buy the forge, and then see if we could make some of these iron fittings. This is fascinating to me. I am having an absolute blast trying to figure this stuff out. Oh, there's fights going on here. Perfect. We're not going to worry about that right now, but look at these ships. I love it. I love it so much. All right, let me show my protractor here. We want to go to Dead Man's Cay. We're going to go right over here. Now, also, if you know how to get rid of that what to do little icon that's up here, the book that's up here, I think it's, I don't know how to get rid of it. I've been watching videos of other people, and they don't have that book there. And I've kind of read all of that kind of stuff there. Do I have to finish the tutorials? I'm still working on the tutorials. They are a challenge as a new player. And I want to make sure that I have that all down before I, you know, a clan trust me to do my job, because right now I think that I would be a liability. I would not be very good. So I don't want to put anybody through it quite yet, but I am looking forward to getting into the PvP action. That's for sure, because it looks like a whole lot of fun. How many people are playing? There's 490 people playing. I find it that I live on the west coast of Canada, and I find it that in my prime time after work here, it's a little bit low, but it does pop into the thousands earlier on in the day. So maybe I'm in the bad time zone for it, but this is still not bad. Still not bad. Anyways, I'm going to sail over there, and if anything interesting here comes around, I will... Oh, there's a cutter here. No fleet, although I'm in the wrong ship, and my other... My other ship will probably do more damage than I would, and then I don't think I get any doubloons or that. While if the other ship, if the NPC does most of the damage, I did run into that once before. I forgot to change ships, and I got into a fight. Then I finished the fight, and the NPC did way more damage and ended up sinking the ship. And I didn't get much for it. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you have to do more damage. You just can't let your NPC minions do all the fighting and you just sit back. Which is okay. Which is okay. But there is a lot to it. I also find it fascinating that you run out of gunpowder, and you have to really calculate to make sure that you don't, because I was almost ready to win a fight and I ran out of cannonball, or ran out of gunpowder, and I couldn't shoot. And it was pretty stressful as me trying to escape the fight, totally useless, like, and the NPC was almost sunk. So I had a good time trying to get out of that, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Do not leave port without your proper amount of gunpowder. I don't plan on getting any fights right now. I want to concentrate on the crafting because I do want to start raising levels, and I want to see what the recipe is to make the gunpowder and see if I can actually start filling out some of the contracts that people leave and making some money that way instead of just running these missions. I don't mind running these missions, but I'm hoping that I can make more money selling stuff. So it is very interesting. Anyways, we are almost at the first destination, and I will bring it back if anything exciting happens between then. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and we are just about here in Dead Man's Cay here. Let's enter the port and drop this mission off. And I forgot to tell you guys that I did figure out how to get the slots. This is way, I need 1,000 more doubloons to buy one more dock slot. So thank you very much for that help. I can't believe that it was sitting right here in front of my face the entire time, and I never actually clicked on this to find out. It is shameful, actually, shameful. But hey, I'm an old guy and on a PvP server, so cut me some slack there. Anyways, let's go and cash this in. I've got a bunch of these hunt missions. I'm working on these things here. I got 3 out of 7, and I haven't had enough guts to attack a rank 6 yet. I'm working my way up to that. And it's glad to know that these things last, I think, forever until you actually finish them, because it's been sitting in here for about a week and while I was working, and they are still here, so that's great. And we're going to deliver this. We need 10,000. Remember, we got 8,000. Is there any other missions that we can actually take? Is there something good here? Little Isaac Rocks. We can't take that. Not enough hold space. Can we do this one? Nope. This one? Nassau. That is on the way. Let's take this mission too. Bam. Perfect. Perfect. Now, let's leave port again. And once again, I probably won't be getting into any combat on this in this episode. There is a lot of very cool combat videos out on the internet right now, and there's a lot of people covering stuff, current stuff right now, and that is happening daily here, and the fights look awesome, and I'm jealous that I'm not involved in any of it. So we want to go to Nassau now is where we want to go. So let's go up here and make sure that I don't cross into here, because, you know, these British guys, they may be camping over here for any inexperienced noob that wants to come in there and just get ganked. Anyways, soon I'll be fighting, hopefully, if I can actually control my ship well enough, and a clan is nice enough to allow me to join. Anyways, if anything exciting happens here, I will bring you right back. I am back, and I was just taking a quick look at the map. We are still sailing to Nassau here. It's storming outside right now, so I apologize for that. But I was just taking a look at the map of the pirate situation here, and looking at the clans that own everything. There are quite a few around here. DKK, Panda, for instance, Ahoy, right? And then over here is some familiar names. Toxic. I've seen some videos with Toxic. I've seen some videos with Havoc in them. These guys are pretty serious, it looks like. They are probably right on the front line here. Raiders are attacking this one as well. Interesting. It's very cool. It's very cool. TRR. I don't know anything about any of the clans, so I apologize. I just find it fascinating that, you know, there's a nice beachhead here to attack the French, setting themselves up for some PvP action over here. That's what it looks like to me. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. I am a noob. and I don't know what I'm talking about. I like that. Bimini, I wonder what the action is here. And it's it's a shallow water port too. Interesting. Interesting. Another one here. Anyways, what do you think about this? How do you think I should proceed in looking for a clan? What would you suggest? Anyways, I will let you know when we get closer to Nassau and we can drop off this mission. Getting some money for some crafting, building a forge, stay on target. I'll be right back. I'm back and I'm thinking some more. Like this weather right here, it's nighttime and there's a storm, it's super foggy. If you were doing trade runs and you were kind of solo and you had a cargo load full of stuff and you're in the PvP zone, you know, waiting for a day like this, you could probably sneak past everybody and no one would even see you. My mind just is racing with the possibilities of how awesome the PvP would be in this game. And then watching some of these large-scale battles and even the small stuff with the larger ships is exciting. I've been watching a ton of these videos and having a great time. I am back, and I believe we're coming up on Nassau here. You can see how foggy it is. You can't even see the town. Yeah, you can't even see the town. You could slip right past somebody and not even see anybody. I wonder how often it rains. I've caught a few stormy days already, but you know, would it be a valid technique just to wait for a stormy day and the stormy night and then haul your goods from one to the next to avoid PvP battles? Oh, like why would you want to avoid PvP battles? But if you wanted to, that would be a good tactic. Interesting stuff. I want to turn this in. Let's deliver this. Bam. Perfect. Let's see. Is there anything else? Can I grab this? No. How about this? Marsh Harbor. Arthurtown. Where's Marsh Harbor again? We are going here. Harbor Island. Is there little... There's Marsh Harbor up here. We could go a little further, maybe. Arthurtown. Where is Arthurtown? Can't be that far. It's down here. Maybe we can grab that on the way back. Let's grab this Arthurtown one here. Arthurtown, take this mission. Boom. See, we're at 13. We can go back and afford to buy that right now. Now I understand doing these missions may not be for everybody, but I don't mind them at all. Really, it's pretty good. I think that once. I'm hoping anyways that once I get my crafting set up that I can make money that way, or you know, get into a clan where I can do some crafting and get funded, maybe sell it to the clan and I can survive that way. Anyways, we'll see how it pans out. There is so much potential here. You know, it is a PvPer's dream, I think, at this point, you know. Oh, I'm stuck on the shallows. My sailing skills are shining. Let's go right there. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. I love it. I'm having a blast. Anyways, I will be right back once we get to whatever this town is called here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I am back, and I just wanted to show you, once it's all clear here, how far you can see. There's some ships here. You can see our port that we're headed to way off in the distance here. It's getting, you know, but you can see the ships are way off in the distance here. So the fog and nighttime and everything else does play an important role in some strategic decision making when you have a cargo hold filled with stuff and may not have any PvP players to help protect you. Anyways, fascinating. My mind is just rushing with ideas here. All right, here we are coming up. I always like this town right on the little island here. Very cool. Let's enter the port here. Let's get rid of this big mission. This should pay us off some good money. Let's do this up here. And we got this cargo mission. What is it? 11,000. Beautiful. Bam. We are now 25,000. See, it goes pretty quick. It goes pretty quick. Let me see. Can we take a big one? Hopefully, Pittstown. That's where we're headed. We're going right back there. Let's take this mission. Beautiful. Now we have missions all the way back. We got one, I believe, in Arthurstown, and then one in Pittstown, and hopefully in Arthurstown we can get one to go over here somewhere. If everything goes well, we got enough money to buy our forge, and then hopefully we can find out. I wonder, do we have to buy ore maybe? Do we have to buy ore? We need to look at resources here. Is there ore? Sulfur, stone blocks. I'm sure there's got to be iron ore or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to find out. Let's leave port and let's go back and complete a few more of these missions, make up some money, and then we'll see how the forge looks and what unlocks with that. And hopefully we get some interesting blueprints. Interesting blueprints is what we're after today. Like I said, I want to see what gunpowder, how to make gunpowder, how to make cannonballs, how to make cannons. I think we can make some money making cannons too. Potential there. The potential is there. Maybe selling it in Pittstown, since it is a deep seaport, so players with bigger ships can go in there and buy some stuff. It looks like Pittstown is turning out to be a nice place. I'm glad that I picked that for my home base. Anyways, let's stop diddle-daddling here and get down to business. Let's get my protractor, and we're going to plot a course down to Arthurstown here. Oh, we got this thing here. Let's go like that. Perfect. Anyways, I will bring you back once we get closer. All right, I am back, and we are back in Arthurstown here. Let's go into the port. Let's hand in this mission. And just remember, all my musings today is coming from a noob's point of view, so I may not know what I'm talking about, and I accept that. So if you have any suggestions or some advice for me, just let me know in the comments below. I greatly appreciate all the help. Everybody's been clearing up my questions, and I've been answering quite a few of them in the comments in the previous videos, and the community so far has been really nice to me. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Ragged K. I don't think that's close to where I want to go. Yeah, it's down here. No, not that one. We can't take this one. Can we? No. That's in the opposite direction. Ooh, there's a Pittstown. Bam. Let's take that. And yeah, we don't want that. Although that would have been alright, but this one is right in its path. So let's rock. I do like this one. I think this one is my favorite one. The funny seagull's face. I like that. Alright. We are going back to Pittstown. Show my protractor again here. And we are going to go... I'm going to go over here, I think, and then we're going to cut across. I think that's what we're going to do. I am really enjoying this a lot. It reminds me of Eve Online quite a bit, this game, quite a bit. You know, some people may not like traveling back and forth. It does take a few minutes to get there and stuff, and some of them it might take even longer than that, you know, half an hour, depending on how far you want to go. But in Eve, we used to sit around and just chat and wait for something to happen, especially when we're guarding the... when we were guarding people. Oh, look at this, a conquest right when I was chatting. So stuff is happening. But we used to wait around and chat and with the corporation that was in, and then all of a sudden we'd be in the middle of a panic PvP battle, and those were the most memorable ones to me when I look back at them. Those are the ones that I remember, is, you know, getting pounced on, you know, instead of these planned battles and all that. Anyways, I'm going to continue traveling to Pittstown. We are going to cash in these quests, and then we're going to buy the forge. We are forging to forge a forge. I like that. That might be the name of this episode. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm back, and we're back at Pittstown here. Let's enter. And let's cash in these quests. Now, this here has taken me less than an hour to do this whole trip so far. Let's go cash this in. Bam. And cash this one in. Boom. There we go. We started about 8,000, 9,000. Now we're at 45,000 in maybe an hour, a little bit less than an hour. I was just sailing around. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. Anyways, let's take a look. Can we now build the forge? Yes. Bang. Now, the forge has some interesting things here. Iron fittings. Perfect. What do we need for iron fittings? We need iron ore. Can we buy iron ore somewhere? Let's check this out. We want the trader's tool, iron ore. Iron ore. Right here. And little iguana. In Ugawa? How do you say that? I don't know. We're going to call it iguana. Little. Where is that? It is right here. Ooh, we have to sail in the zone. Manzan. What's that one here? Where is that? Yeah, nothing. Port-au-Prince. Yeah, nothing is in the noob zone. Interesting. So we're going to have to maybe risk our going down here and checking that out. Luckily, I'm a pirate, and hopefully I can get away with that. I'm not sure. Let's check in Pittstown. Can we actually maybe buy some of this iron ore? Because we have charcoal that we've created. Let's check the, let's check this. The other consumables here. Or no, it's under resources, I bet. Iron ore. There's 225 at 29. I wonder how much it costs at that other place. And should I maybe risk going down there? In my... Let's buy what we can here, just so we can see what it's like. Consumables. We are going to go for... No, we don't want consumables. Sorry again. I am a noob. I apologize. I'm bumbling around here again. Once again. Resources all. We want resources here. We want iron ore. Let's see. Can we buy... How much does it have? 225. We have 6,000. See, if I had the iron ore and we can sell it, I don't know if that's a good price or not, but you know, it's the only option we have right now. Let's do it. Boom. Maybe not the best idea in the world, but let's try this out. Max, we can build 11, another 24 XP. We have 1,100. What level are we? We are level 5. We just gained 4 levels in this episode. Now I think that we can build... We can create, anyway, some barrels here. Max, we can build 55 for 67. Let's craft this. Boom. Now what are we at here? We're at level 7. What does it take to build this? Level 15. We're almost halfway to the shipyard and being able to build our ships in not that much time, actually. Anyways, we're going to call that an episode for today. And if you know how to get rid of this, let me know. Does this disappear after a while, or am I missing something? Do I have to finish the tutorials? I got the gunnery tutorial. I am working on it. Although I've been distracted by just sailing around and learning all the ins and outs of it. I will be going on to this very shortly here. But we're going to call that an episode for today. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.